Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, share and subscribe. The 10 greatest basketball players of all time. The NBA has a rich history, dating back nearly 68 years, full of decorated organizations and players. During that time, we've seen our fair share of greats come and go. To decide that, we'll look at various criteria including statistics, team success, and individual accolades. Let's take a look at the 10 greatest players in NBA history and find out who is best. 10. Kareem AbdulJabbar. Career playoff stats: 24.3 ppg, 10.5 rpg, 2.4 bpg. Accolades: 6 NBA titles, 2 Finals MVPs, 6 season MVPs. Kareem AbdulJabbar, in other words, is consistency. His ability to maintain such averages while competing for 20 seasons is simply a testament to his greatness. Here's a rundown of Kareem's biggest feats. All-time leading scorer in NBA history, most regular season MVP awards, 6. 15 All-NBA selections, 11 All-Defense selections, and 19 All-Star appearances. 9. Tim Duncan. Career playoff stats: 21.9 ppg, 12.0 rpg, 2.4 bpg. Accolades: 4 NBA titles, 3 Finals MVPs, 2 season MVPs. Tim Duncan is the model of consistency. Look through his statistics throughout the years, and you won't find too much variation. The big fundamental led the San Antonio Spurs to 4 NBA championships, en route to 3 Finals MVPs. His perfect finals record was blemished last season in a 7-game series loss to the Miami Heat, but 4 out of 5 isn't too bad. Duncan has been selected to 14 All-NBA and All-Defensive teams each and still looks to have a little left in the tank. 8. Shaquille O'Neal. Career playoff stats: 24.3 ppg, 11.6 rpg, 2.1 bpg. Accolades: 4 NBA titles, 3 Finals MVPs, 1 season MVP. Shaquille O'Neal was the most dominant player of his generation, possibly of all time. It was borderline unfair how he brutalized defenders with brute strength. Shaq led the Los Angeles Lakers to 3 consecutive NBA championships in the early 2000s, winning 3 Finals MVPs in the process. The 2000 regular season MVP winner was also selected to 14 All-NBA teams in his career. 7. Larry Bird. Career playoff stats: 23.8 ppg, 10.3 rpg, 6.5 apg. Accolades: 3 NBA titles, 2 Finals MVPs, 3 season MVPs. Derrick Rose gave a rather fitting assessment of Larry Bird in an interview with Rappler Sports recently. Whatever he lacked in athleticism, he made up for with his basketball IQ, great skills, including that deadly jump shot, and fierce competitiveness. Bird led the Boston Celtics to 3 NBA championships, compiling 3 regular season MVPs and 2 Finals MVPs, and was selected to 10 All-NBA and 3 All-Defense teams in his 13-year career. 6. Bill Russell. Career playoff stats: 16.2 ppg, 24.9 rpg, 4.7 apg. Accolades: 11 NBA titles, 5 season MVPs. The greatest defender in the game's history led the Boston Celtics to a record 11 NBA championships. Bill Russell is an interesting case, as his offensive stats don't jump out at you, but his impact went far beyond numbers. Still, his career averages are nothing to sniff at, and if blocks and Finals MVPs were awarded throughout his career, he would have won plenty of those. His 11 championship count may be the safest record in the NBA game. 5. Hakeem Olajuwon. Career playoff stats: 25.9 ppg, 11.2 rpg, 3.3 bpg. Accolades: 2 NBA titles, 2 Finals MVPs, 1 Season MVP. Mostly regarded as the most skilled big man in the history of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon's dominance on the inside was a thing of beauty. He abused many defenders with his trademark dream shake move. Offense aside, Olajuwon was one of the game's greatest defenders, partly evidenced by his 3.3 block per game average. The Dream led a marginally talented Houston Rockets team to back-to-back NBA championships, winning 2 Finals MVPs and 1 regular season MVP. He is the only player in NBA history to win regular season MVP, Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season, 1994. 4. Wilt Chamberlain. Career playoff stats: 22.5 PPG, 24.5 RPG, 4.2 APG. Accolades: 2 NBA titles, 1 Finals MVP, 4 season MVPs. Wilt Chamberlain is the reason I said Shaq was possibly the most dominant player of all time. Chamberlain's dominance is widely acknowledged, and as time passes he seems more and more like a mythical figure. In the 1961-62 regular season, he averaged 50.4 points and 25.7 rebounds. Had Wilt accomplished more in the postseason, he would be closer to number 1. It seems crazy to expect more from a player who averaged 22 and 25, but that's how it goes when you're the most dominant. 3. Magic Johnson. Career playoff stats: sad face, 19.5 PPG, 7.7 RPG, 12.3 APG. Accolades: 5 NBA titles, 3 Finals MVPs, 3 season MVPs. Magic Johnson began his career with greatness and never looked back. He won Finals MVP as a rookie when he famously started the center in place of the injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Game 6 of the 1980 NBA Finals. The 6 feet 9 inches point guard used his large frame to shred defenses with precision. In his 14-year career, he amassed 10 All-NBA selections. 2. Michael Jordan. Career playoff stats: 33.4 PPG, 6.4 RPG, 5.7 APG. Accolades: 6 NBA titles, 6 Finals MVPs, 5 season MVPs. Michael Jordan is widely known as the game's greatest player, and for good reason. On the game's biggest stage, the NBA Finals, Jordan went a perfect 6 for 6, also sweeping Finals MVP in his appearances. The Chicago Bulls legend dominated both sides of the ball, amassing 11 All-NBA selections, 9 All-Defensive First-Team selections, and 10 scoring titles. In the 1988 season, he won MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and the NBA's scoring title. His insane '88 season went like this: 35 points on 53% shooting, 5.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 3.2 steals, and 1.6 blocks is evidence that he is a GOAT. 1. LeBron James. LeBron James just does things that shouldn't be humanly possible. You all know his stats, his kind of players don't need. He's bigger than a good portion of the players in the NFL, and yet he still moves as gracefully as the most nimble guards in basketball. Moreover, he not only faced the incredible pressure of being anointed the chosen one by Sports Illustrated as a teenager, but he's actually exceeded the lofty expectations set for him. As magnificent as earlier players were, they never had to deal with the 24/7 stresses of 21st century media, which James has with aplomb. Not only does he routinely pull off feats that I've never before seen, but he has also consistently evolved his game to fix the relative weak spots he was previously criticized for.